behind me.
Nature always wins.
Sir, the gas cloud is dissipating. You did it. You and Poison Ivy, I mean. We underestimated the humanity that remains within her.
She's gone, Alfred. Clearing the toxin took everything she had.
Oh, I see. Her final act was a noble one.
I need to find Scarecrow before anyone else dies. Do you have any leads?
Nothing concrete, sir. But the GCPD comms from might. They're currently puzzled by an encrypted transmission sent on a SWAT channel from within the city. Most odd, given there are no SWAT officers currently in the field. Then, of course, there are the numerous unsolved cases that still require your attention. With the toxin clear, now would be the perfect time to reassert your control of the city.
Okay, hey guys, Craig here. Welcome back to more Batman Arkham Knight again with
Doctor.
So, last episode, Poison Ivy saved the city, but died doing so.
Very painful.
Yeah.
Bit by bit.
It's quite weird that she died.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of a plot twist. Because she literally, she just kind of crumbled into pieces in the end.
I know. Like my eyes like widened when I saw her like that. I was like, whoop.
Yeah. Also, just the state of her at the end because of the fear toxin. Just look at the fear. Like, anytime you see someone take fear toxin, they all just kind of get these blue veins and such.
Mm.
Which is just kind of morbid if you think about it. Even Batman gets it. Well, except for times he turns into Joker, but... That's a... Yeah, I love the way they say, like, Mark Hamill's not returning. And then he returns for probably the biggest role of Joker yet, because Joker is literally inside Batman in this game.
Ew.
It is really... It's actually... I actually enjoy the storyline of Joker so much. So you think about the Arkham series is kind of like the Joker's storyline. Arkham Asylum, there's a big story about like his prison break and his big plan. Arkham City is death, and then Arkham Knight is literally his rebirth inside of Batman.
Well then.
And I'm guessing Arkham Origins is also just like his first appearance, so I guess you could say that as well. But I'm just kind of working through the story today because I kind of want to get it done tonight on the stream. I should be able to get it done.
I might not be here for all of it because, like, well, I might.
Let me see. I'm 80% of the way through the game at the moment.
Well, then.
I'd say
I think we'll have enough.
Okay, let's just go on and talk to the comms person. So another mute the microphone section. So much fun.
Tell me about this broadcast.
Wish I could, sir, but it's on a SWAT channel. Encrypted. Those boys really don't like anyone listening in.
I'm in.
It's Jim.
need you to send through some blueprints. I found Craig, and that bastard's going to die for what he did to my little girl.
Was that the commissioner? What's he doing?
Getting himself killed. But I've got the ID number of the radio he's using, and that means I can track him.
And now we're tracking down Commissioner Gordon since he sent us that kind of SOS on the type of thing, but it wasn't really an SOS since we kind of know where he is. So now we just have to go to where he is.
Perfect.
Oh, I think I just realised something. I know this probably shouldn't have been something I already. I know this probably should have been something I already knew, but I think we're going to the place which used to be Blackgate Prison before it got turned into a shopping mall. 'Cause it's going to be a banned shopping mall, so I'm guessing that it's also supposed to be Blackgate, which used to be a prison. Back in, you know, the time of Arkham Origins, whenever every single cop was corrupt in some way.
See, every time I see Gotham, it just reminds me of Belfast. It's about the crime.
Yeah, I don't really like that. Oh,
Yeah.
Belfast's okay. Lisbon's bad as well.
Lisbon's
Everywhere's
okay.
bad.
Except for, well, Crumlin's okay. Like, it's just peaceful. Nothing really happens here.
Now we're getting our remote electrical charge. Ooh. Also, I just like why Joker doesn't call Batman Batman. Since he's in his mind, he knows everything, just calls him Bruce every time. Oh, I never noticed there's an anarchy thing here. It's pretty cool. Except for I didn't really care about anarchy at all. It's strange to say that I've already recorded the final ever episode of Arkham Knight already. I know it's a really weird yeah. Because way I recorded is because this game is an 100% ending. I'd have to go through all the riddles and all to get to it. And so there's no delay. I just recorded it along with the final Riddler boss, so I didn't have to do all the riddles. I'd do that at a different time. So I just kind of did that to save some time because the riddles are very time consuming. I spent about 2 days straight on the Riddler trophies and all, and I'm not even joking. 2 days. I'm not joking about 2 days straight. By the way, like from 8 o'clock till about 3 or so. I would be working on Riddler trophies, and maybe even a bit later. I'd also do it to about 2 o'clock in the morning and all. They are pretty fun to do.
I'm terrible at riddles. I'm terrible at riddles.
Well, no, it isn't really Riddler. It's just kind of everything's like hidden and all, and you just have to locate everything. But for like challenging to get quite a lot of them, and a couple of other ones are just hidden in really subtle spots.
Green stars.
I think I used a guide for like 2 riddles, and that's just because I didn't really. It was just really confusing about what to do for a couple of them. Because like if you scan it, it said like use this tool, but I didn't really understand what it meant. But I had to like scan the area around the thing instead of the actual thing, which was the thing that confused me. There's a lot of things in that sentence.
Thing. By dark voids.
Now let's get into the manhole. This is a place that confused me every time I've played it. There's a manhole here, service hatch. I always used to be like looking around for a way to get in, but you actually have to go through a service hatch, which is in the shadow on a dark spot. So basically it's just really confusing to do. Oh, don't do that, actually not in the water. But yeah, it's just I don't know why I really enjoy Arkham Knight as much as I have. It's just a really fun game.
Would you say it's one of your favorite games?
I'm not sure. It's only been out for a week, so I can't really say if I can't say if I've played every single aspect of this game at the moment. Well, not except for the DLC, of course. But I've played
There's
hard
DLC?
DLC. Yeah. flip's sake. I forgot what name of it. The season pass was really expensive, actually.
How much was it?
I'd say it was about 30, 40 quid.
Wow.
Yeah.
At least,
But that's,
at least
I'm
the Nintendo one's
expecting-
cheap.
I'm expecting it to have great things.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be worth it.
It's already released even before, you know, all the game stuff and all has come out. It's already released basically 3 DLCs already.
Wow.
Being Harley Quinn's Revenge. No, not Harley. That's City. It had a Harley Quinn DLC. And it's got a Red Hood DLC where you get to kill criminals, which is good. And it's also got a Scarecrow Nightmare one, which is literally more Batmobile races. I found out. I thought it's kind of false advertisement, or they just took out a few things, because there were a few times we saw Batman outside of a Batmobile, but in the actual DLC it isn't. So I'm guessing that was the stuff that wasn't added in the game in the end, or else the stuff for future DLCs. Because there are going to be there's going to be a Batgirl DLC which has already been announced, and I'm guessing there's going to be DLCs for possibly more side missions or just post Arkham Knight stuff, because the ending of Arkham Knight is kind of a definitive ending.
So is this like the last game in the series?
Yeah, it's been announced for like ages.
Oh.
Also, the fact that the game starts out by just blatantly saying this is how the Batman died.
Well,
That's that's the first line in the game, I think.
I don't care if there's spoilers.
Yeah, well, do you know, like, quite a lot about the game? You
Nope.
know who the Arkham Knight is, don't you?
Well, I saw your video like showing who it was, but I can't remember the
Yeah.
name.
I'm not going to spoil. I think I almost spoiled who it was whenever you said by my thing, because I was going to say it's quite close to my theory.
Yeah.
And then I realised if I said what I was going to say, I would just spoil the entire thing. Even though it was literally the first person you think of, which isn't really much of a spoiler, because you could be thinking of anybody. If you
It's like
think
saying
you
Peach gets kidnapped.
for all we know, it's Batman. It could be Joker. Joker's not dead.
Yeah.
It could be Anarchy. If it was Anarchy,
Could be
seriously. Could be it could be Superman. Seriously, there's so many people it could be. But you know what? I actually got it down to about 3 people. There's one person I didn't want to be because it's really obvious, and it was that person in the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
But you don't know what my list was, so screw you. Because you could be thinking many people. So my hint isn't really a hint at all, because that puts it down by nothing. It's an obvious person who is obvious, so you do not know. Someone who's obvious to me may not be obvious to you, so just think about it that way. We will be finding out who the Arkham Knight is in about 2 episodes, though, which is cool.
Yeah.
We're close to revealing the identity. But I will admit this. This game deserves its 18+ rating. For age and all.
Yeah.
If this game is actually pretty dark, basically one of the first side missions we encounter, it's about people whose faces have been cut off, and all pretty much everything you know about the person is removed, and it's anonymous, and you have to just find out by details in their body, like a sick finger and all.
Oh my god.
It is pretty interesting, and I love dark games, so that's why I love this. Like anything that's got like an exceptionally dark storyline, I like.
I don't know why people say Majora's Mask is extremely dark. It's not that dark.
It's not too dark. I'm not sure what's darker. I think it might be darker in this game though, but well, it's dark for a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it is actually extremely dark if you think about it like I do, because if you think about it, every time you change every time you use the Ocarina of Time, just go back to the dawn of the first Annual. If you think
Yeah.
about the entire town you just left is dead. We haven't saved that town, we're all just dead at that point. So if you think about it like that, which I sometimes like to, I know you might be saying, oh, but it's the same town. Yeah, but that timeline, if you think about it, is completely gone. It's dead. So you could say that's a dark aspect to it.
Yeah. I like
If you
the
just
experience.
think about it, anything like that, it's just dark. Also, I've been going for this episode for quite a long time, so with that, thanks guys all for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully see you guys all next time. We're going to be going against a militia army. So hopefully see you guys all then. Bye.